Chapter 4 June 13th, 2033 Seattle, Washington, USA 70th floor, Illini Building 65 degrees Fahrenheit 1202 hours. My job is deceptively simple. I stare at images taken from satellites and determine what they contain. AI has started taking over the field, but the human eye is still the most perceptive thing mankind has yet to produce. Everybody was strangely friendly. I noticed it the first day and wrote it off as being the new guy. When it hadn't worn off after a full month, I talked to Jessie about it. She said she was handed a list by the owners of the company and given free rein to pick her team. The result was a strange mixture, but in the 2 years I had been working in the office, I had never seen anything beyond someone stress shouting. And in that one instance, they had been calmed down with tea. I had never worked in an environment like that before. Eventually, Eddie reminded me we needed to eat. We rode the elevator down and grabbed lunch. We shared stories, laughed, and enjoyed the hour. As we gathered up to return to the office, I noticed the streets outside the lunchroom were bathed in shadow. "Hey Lynn, was a solar eclipse supposed to happen today or something?" She shook her head.
"The next one's in September. Won't even be visible. It's for South America. We did have one back in March. That's weird. It looks like a solar eclipse."
As we waited for the elevator, I could see frost gathering on corners of the glass in the windows. It had been nearly 100 degrees outside when I got to work. Some of the windows made cracking sounds. "Holy fuck, that's way too fast. There's no way it should be below freezing, Lynn." I waved my hand behind me, trying to snag Linda's attention without looking away.
What, Dante? Gee, stop flailing about. You'll put someone's eye out."
Linda finally looked north through the windows and saw the frost as well.
"What the
she mumbled. I snapped out of it and looked down at Eddie, who was looking pale. I looked back to Linda and shook my head. "Lynn, we need to get back up to the office. I'm sure this is exactly what Jessie wanted to talk to us about." Eddie started pulling on his mom's arm.
Mom, what's going on? Why is it so dark outside?"
His outburst started drawing attention from the people left waiting for the next round of elevators. I turned Linda and Eddie toward the elevators and put a hand on each of their shoulders. I guided them through the crowd and grabbed the first open elevator. We stepped inside, and I hit 70. The door shut, and the elevator lurched upward.